ask you in just a moment to help to welcome none other than the mad scientist Charles Blair and assistant queen, Brittany Calloway. Come on down! Come on down! I want you to be the one to do it! Come on, listen. You guys be very excited. Come on now. Come on. Let's do some music. Come on. All right. Thank you. You guys ready for the presentation? Yes. That's not exciting enough. I told you. You guys may not realize this, but I'm sort of an evil man. I like excitement. I'm the kind of guy that feeds off of your energy. So when I ask, are you guys ready for the presentation, I need to hear that you're ready for the presentation. Are you ready for the presentation? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. It makes me think about a movie that I loved back in the day. How many guys remember Escape from New York? About this gang of guys and going through New York City?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the snake said, you got to get in and get out. You got to get down and get with it. I want you to get with it today. One of my favorite movie characters used to say, can you dig it? What movie was that? The Warriors. So when I say today, can you dig it in? I want you to say, yes, we can. All right? All right. Let's try. Can you dig it? Yes, we can. Man, that was fantastic. I like that. Excellent. Today's presentation, my top 10 steps for closing your deal in your first 30 days or less. Took a while to create this. As a matter of fact, I was still working on it as you were coming in the room. Everything else, I have systems, I have processes in place, I have VAs and so on to do the work for me. I had to do that myself. And it took a while. So let's get this party going. The training today will leave you with a foundation on how to start closing deals in the first 30 days or less. Keep that in mind. Take the information and run with it. I'll see. We got a couple pieces of things I need you guys to understand first and foremost. Put all cell phones on vibrate. If you don't put your cell phone on vibrate and it goes off, you're going to have to stand up and sing, I'm a little teapot. You're my spouse. Make sure you take lots of notes. And I mean lots of notes. I encourage you to soak all this information up. If you take a picture of any time during this presentation and you leave a comment on Facebook about today's meetup with the hashtag Real Deal MeetUp, or if you leave a review on Real Deal MeetUp site, I'm going to send you guys the presentation I'm doing today. So you're going to get a copy of today's presentation. All you need to do is take a picture anytime during this presentation, leave a comment, post it on Facebook with the hashtag Real Deal MeetUp. Now, hopefully, you're going to say something good about me. If you don't say something good about me, I got it. I'm going to have to rewind. Could you set it up from the side? Thank you. Questions are not only welcomed, but encouraged. I feed off of your energy. I feed off of you asking, challenging, and wanting more details. If you do that, I will surely blow your mind. But if you leave it up to me, just whatever I want to go and whatever direction I want to go, you're going to be confused. You're going to say, what do you mean? If I didn't raise my hand and ask a question. So please, there's no such thing as a dumb question. Unless it's a question Clifton is asking. But besides that, there's no such thing as a dumb question. I have the ultimate ethical bribe for you all. For each and every one of you who hang around to the end of the presentation, I'm going to give you my 125-page, 100K playbook. This playbook consists of, can I get a phone? Okay. I thought I had one. This playbook consists of the contracts I use to buy houses. I've been using for 30 years in the business. Hundreds of houses I've purchased. It consists of contractor documents we use to hire out contractors, indemnification documents, and so on. It consists of actual questionnaires you use to talk to sellers, what questions you ask, and so on. It consists of how to hire and create a power team, how to create your attorneys, how to work with your real estate agents, and so on. It consists of your business plan. I'll actually give you a copy of my 59-page business plan in this manual. It consists of the LLC agreements you need to create your real estate business as an LLC in this document. It consists of scripts you'll use when creating videos for marketing. It consists of assignment contracts, and I'm going to give it to you all free. At the end of the day. Exactly. Now, I don't want you to feel like this. I don't want you to raise your hand. This is too much. You have ways in which to implement information. What's the best way to eat elephant?
One bite at a time.
Say it again, Cliff.
One bite at a time.
The best way to consume this information is one piece of information at a time. That's it. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to start doing all of this. Just one piece of information. If you can implement a piece here and a piece there, next thing you know, you have the whole puzzle. Don't try to do it all at once. Today, and each and every day, we strive to race to financial independence. Each and every one of us strive. That's the reason why we're here today. Anyone, give me a sense of what does financial independence mean to you? Cliff, I need a microphone. Anyone, raise your hand. What does financial independence mean to you? Use the microphone.
To me, I think it's so many to me, financial independence means always will mean always have money.
Always have money, to do whatever you want with it. Thank you. Anyone else?
I saw a hand over here, and I'll come back. Say your name, sir.
Good morning, Terrence Summers here. Financial independence to me means that my assets that are coming in far exceed my expenses.
Assets far exceeding expenses. Classic. Anyone else?
To be financial independence and my understanding as well, by the way, means being able to stay home with my son more, who's 19 months old, and being able to travel, like take him and expose him to other cultures.
So the freedom to do whatever you want, when you want to do it, is what it means to you. Yes.
Good morning. My name is Marlene Jordan. I am a investor friendly real estate agent. So I'm smart. Financial independence for me is making money while I sleep.
Yeah. That's the best kind of money in the world when you make it when you sleep. Two more people.
Uh-oh, and then you.
Good morning. My name is Shanika Pumphrey, and it means to me not trading time for money.
Not trading time for money. So that you can basically do what you want, but save that precious time you can't get back.
Gary Rockman, financial freedom for me means being able to serve others without regret or worry about finances and to actually use my true potential.
So you want to get in regards to helping others, charity and so on. One more person down the front, and then we'll talk.
My name is Sean Langley. Financial independence to me means the interest in my investment exceeds my expenses.
So now you're just living off of that interest, not spending a dime, passing it to the next generation. Mike.
Hey, Michael Green. Financial independence to me means being able to do what I love and it making me enough money to actually continue to do it for the rest of my life, which happens to be flipping for me. So when you pay enough, you just keep on flipping forever.
Exactly.
Because I love contractors and other things.
I know Mike. Trust me. And he's being facetious with another contract. But I know Mike. And when you love something, it's not work. It's an enjoyment. The point I wanted to make was no one is wrong. Financial independence means a different thing for each and every one of us. The key point I want you to understand is that it's alive and well. If you're willing to go out, learn, and take it by the hand. Financial independence can be achieved by each and every one of us, regardless of what that measurement is. This is the beginning of your race to financial independence. For me, we all have a beginning. I started out in the projects of East Baltimore. That's where I was born and raised. I was one of those guys that didn't stand on the corner that much, but I loved the playground in the projects. And early on, I thought I knew it all. I thought I knew it all to the point that I wound up dropping out of junior high school. Not senior high school. Most people drop out of senior high school. I dropped out of junior high school. 9th grade education. So, me knowing it all, thinking that I could easily take a 9th grade education and do whatever I want and make all the money in the world, I was surely wrong. Now, think about this. Think about it. We all start off in life as what? What? A blank book, right? Think about it. A blank book. You guys understand? We start off in life as a blank book. But what happens to that book once we get knowledge? Can anybody tell me? The outlines start to come. We start to feel like stuff is going to happen. Right? There's going to be an outline. But when we get more knowledge, what happens then? information, with education. That's the key. That's the reason why you're here today. And for me, thinking that I knew it all, I fell into a brick wall. My brick wall was one digging job after another. My brick wall started working at John Hopkins Hospital doing security. And then I worked at Lexington doing security. And then I worked at Hartford McKinley doing security. Notice a pattern here. So I said, no, I gotta change. I gotta find a different job. I gotta move on up. So moving on up for me meant being Kirby vacuum cleaner. I was one of those guys going around West Baltimore trying to sell a $1,400 vacuum cleaner, jumping out of bays in the dead of winter, knocking on doors. Now, I didn't vacuum my own floors, but I was still trying to sell a $1,400 vacuum cleaner. And I always said, if you can sell a $1,400 vacuum cleaner, you can sell anything. And I didn't sell not one damn one. But it gave me thick skin. And it gave me and taught me one very important lesson that has really catapulted my real estate investment success. And that lesson is, you should strive to be comfortable being uncomfortable. When you're comfortable being uncomfortable, you can make cold calls. You can knock on homeowner doors. You can put in ridiculously low offers. You can do all kinds of things that other real estate investors are afraid to do because it's too uncomfortable. But I met someone. I met someone on late night television, and his name was Carlton Sheets. And Carlton told me that I could buy real estate with no credit check, no cash check, and no experience check. And I soaked up his course like you wouldn't believe. I soaked it up too much and never even opened the package. In fact, I soaked it up too much, I bought it 3 times. And the third time, I then did open up the package. And what I learned just opened a new world of possibilities. What I learned really made me understand that it's not how you start the race that matters. It's how you finish it that counts. So I had a new race to the finish line of life in front of me. I was ready. We all looked like that coloring book in the beginning. And I was ready to soak it all up. I found a mentor. Worked with that mentor for 8 months. My fee, or should I say my wages, was $50 a week and lunch. That's all I was paid. And I feel as though I was one of the most overpaid employees in the world. Because of the knowledge that I gained from that mentor, it just took me to the next level. Now, knowledge without a why is an empty vessel. I have the knowledge from my mentor. And this is my why. My son. My life. And you guys don't realize the reason why we didn't have a meetup last month is because I was on my honeymoon.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you. I'm going to do something. My wife is outside. Clifton, I want you to go get her. When she comes in, I want you to say, "Hello, Mrs. Blair," and count to 3.
Oh, Tim. Would you mind?
1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, ain't no better feeling in the world than to know that what you're doing means something, and there's meaning behind it. My son and my wife, they are my reasons why. Now, let's talk about who I am. I have a marketing company called Page One Marketing. I have also the Real Deal MeetUp is my way to give back to the community. And then I also have my real estate company called Chucky Buy Yucky Houses. And I'm a comedian at home. Let's go back to purpose. What we do wholesaling, rehabbing, tenant placement, guaranteed rent, website design, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, and consulting. Also do a little bit of speaking, and of course I have my meetup group. As far as my team players, and this number fluctuates, so it's usually we have somewhere between 385 and 400 house hunters, 64 which are very active, 1 project manager, who's the VA in all of our teams, 4 website developers, 1 graphic designer, a classified ad poster. We do postings on Craigslist all around the country, multiple times a day. That's our full Craigslist poster. We have 2 software developers. I've developed my own software for my business, real estate, and for my clients that we work with. We have real estate agents, of course, we work with. 1 CPA, 1 attorney, 3 primary title companies here in this region, 2 general contractors, and numerous handymen that we work with. My team, my VAs, they live anywhere from the United States, the Philippines, India, Canada, and Germany. As far as my JV partners who I'm working with, wholesaling-wise, and doing deals with, they're in Baltimore, Washington, Houston, Ohio, Tampa, St. Pete. Those are the markets that we're in, and I left out Los Angeles. We're also doing deals in Los Angeles now. As far as our client roles, we have 19 consulting clients, 15 web design clients, and 9 clients that we work with for SEO and SEM marketing. Individuals that have had the opportunity, this is our business set. In fact, let me see if I can make this bigger, because this is extremely important. This is what my organizational chart looks like. Marketing negotiation, I handle that. Charles Blair, developing new revenue, creating new marketing ideas, and build relationships with JVs. That's what my part of the company is. In regards to Chief Operating Officer, that's me. I deal with also sales, assistant with difficult situations, and administer revenue distribution. Those are my only roles in my company. In regards to Chief Project Manager, Holly Powell, she handles assigning all the tasks, she manages all team members, she's responsible for reporting daily stats for the 24-hour window, she buys and also sends me weekly screenshots and screen cards of what outstanding issues we have. I also have my virtual marketing transaction engineer. This person manages all the transactions. This person also executes meetup queues. They take buyers' calls, they coordinate buyers, they maintain the database, they maintain client relations, and they manage the virtual VA system or JV system. On the reporting side, they report to me about closings and they report to me about future weekly revenue. On the actual marketing manager side, Holly Powell also handles that, and also I'm also dealing with the marketing. And what I mean by dealing with the marketing, it's my mind that creates the strategies. Holly executed with the team members she puts in place. So I create the marketing strategies that we're going to execute, manage all direct mail marketing campaigns, manage direct mail marketing follow-up. On the reporting side, Holly deal with the actual direct mail stuff that's going in each and every week. On regards to the actual the real estate agent side, we execute and manage residual-based income through different marketing strategies. We deal with, on the reporting side, contracts, the amount of offers going in, and Alan handles all of that, and the actual current value of deals and the number of contracts. And then we also have a project manager that works with all the actual rehab crews. He manages all the different crews. His name is John Paul. We also work with Paul, who actually handles all the lead manager. His job involves putting stuff in the Podio, managing Podio, auto-response transmitting system, send offers to unmarked leads, send thank you cards out, manage the follow-up inside of Podio. On the reporting side, Paul is handling leads, people to talk to, email appointments, and contracts. And last but not least, last but not least is Michael, who handling all the offers going out, appointments, offers, contracts, and company value in regards to comps. That's my team. That's who is the main blood in my real estate company. It's important that you have a process in place that's going to allow you to work in your business as little as possible. Your main goal is to work on your business. Literally, I spend 4 to 5 hours a day in my business. Literally, that's it. My time allotment is 5:30 in the morning to 10 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning. After that, most of my days are free, dealing with specific issues with consulting clients or my mastermind students. That's my business in a nutshell. Any questions regarding this? You guys are making this too easy for me. Okay. The question is, how long did it take me to set this up? That is a lifetime of development. So I would say physical time for this current model. The knowledge to create this model came about 6 years ago, and it's had different moving pieces from different points in time. So the time to set it up is really a product of how quickly you want to set it up, depending on which approach you want to take. So I hope that answers the question. Yes?
Everything that you're covering right now, is this all part of step number 1?
No, I haven't even talked about these steps. All I'm talking about is what my business is right now. Mm-hmm. Any other questions? Okay. Individuals I had the opportunity to work with, coach and mentor, did consulting for. Dan Merrill, when he first came out, my company did marketing for his fortune builders. Century Auction Group, we did some marketing for them. Mike Green, key guy here. This is the guy you want to know. When it comes to rehabbing, that guy knows it all. Also, Marcel Humphrey, one of my coaching students from way back. Marcel was part of one of my original coaching programs. And let's see, DMV Home Buyers, Mark Whitten, another one of my former students. Director of Housing for Maryland, Ray Skinner, another one of my former students. Kenneth Gills, passed away no longer here with us, one of my former students. Kenny Russian, one of my former clients. Bill Fell, one of my clients and also a mentor. Trusted Home Buyers. I can go on and on and on. This is just a list of the key people that we've had the opportunity to work with, consult with, and also mentor. The areas in which we're doing deals right now: Tampa, Baltimore, Washington, Houston, Ohio, St. Pete. This is where we're doing deals. As a matter of fact, we have X amount of deals in the pipeline as we speak. Right now in Washington, D.C., this property on Christian Street, purchase of 342. We have cost 75, profit 130. This one on Division, purchase of 170, profit 45. Another one in D.C. This one is on Just Streets, 130, profit 60K. Third place, I love this one. Profit 380 is the purchase price, profit 150K. 18th place, purchase price 120, profit 65K. And Gales, purchase 380, profit 125K. I'm not a person up here that talks about what they did 10 years ago. These are deals and stuff we close or closing and doing right now. As a matter of fact, we have a total of 28 deals in the pipeline in different stages, under contract, in escrow, and so on. So when you get the information today, it's information that we are doing today. Keep that in mind. Now, step one in your business to close and deal in 30 days or less is your foundation. The key to your real estate business revolves around a sturdy foundation. Without a sturdy foundation, your business will crumble. Step number one, the foundation. Claim the title of a real estate investor / transaction engineer. If you're not willing to call yourself that, to put yourself out there, then why should anybody work with you? Claim that title. I am a real estate investor. I am a transaction engineer. You have to own it to make money from it. A lot of us want to create a business idea. And we will say, oh, I need a website, I need this, I need that. All you need in the beginning is nothing more than simple business cards. The fact that you're looking for properties and the fact that you pay referral fee for properties. One should be on the front, the other should be on the back. Everybody I talk to, I'm giving them a business card, and my business card is going to let them know that I'm looking to buy houses, and then I will pay a referral fee for information to buy a house. Give that business card out 15, 25 times a week or more. You have to own what you want to do. Real estate agents. In the beginning part of your business, you're going to want to have a real estate agent on your team or access to the MLS. For the purpose of your real estate agent will be able to pull comps, after repair value, what properties are selling for. You can also work with that agent for different lists, and you can work with that agent for MLS offers, MLS deals. MLS means multiple listing system. It's the system that agents have exclusivity to, that they post properties and they put properties on for sale as part of their listing, as part of their licensing. Now, you can be an assistant to an agent if that agent is willing to give you access. You can be their assistant. I've had access to the MLS for years. I've never had a license. That's because I have a friend who has a license and he made me an assistant. I have to pay MLS dues, but I got access to the MLS listings. Yes.
Do you think that you should get your license yourself?
Great question. Should you get your license? I've never had my license, but I can see the plus and minuses to it. The pluses to it is the fact that you can use that license to have access to MLS and doing deals. Not to mention you can use your actual, if you're a broker or something, you can use your actual commission on the deal to give it up to the seller or buyer side agent as a way to sweeten that deal. You could also get first access to properties that come on the market because you have access to MLS. The minus side of it is that you have to do what your broker asks of you. If that's an investor-friendly agency. Not all real estate brokerages are investor-friendly. They want you to wear one or the other hat. Either you're going to be an agent or either you're going to be an investor. Some of these agencies don't want you to be both. Also, the key point is, as an agent, whenever you're dealing with homeowners, you have to wear one or the other cap. You can't deal with that homeowner as an agent and then jump into the investor cap. If you're going to deal with that homeowner, you have to let that homeowner know up front what your intentions are. I'm a licensed agent, but I'm interested in buying your house as an investor. You have to disclose that you are a licensed agent. So there's pluses and minuses to have it. I've never had it and haven't had it as a hindrance. But I can see where some people would want to have it. Two great tools you can use if you don't have a reliable real estate agent on your team. One of them is called Privy. Privy is an actual system that pulls from the MLS. Right now, it's in limited states. It's in Maryland, I believe it's in Boulder, Colorado, and so on. But it is in Maryland, DC, and Virginia. They charge something like $39 a month, and they actually pull listings from the MLS. So you're actually getting real-time MLS data. So you don't have to wait on that agent to give you your comps, your ARV, your actual fair value you need to give. Another system is called Flip Comp. Flip Comp does the exact same thing, except Flip Comp is all over the United States. So you can use Flip Comp to invest in multiple states around the country without having an agent with MLS access. Because Flip Comp pulls that information from MLS. They have different agreements with all the different MLS agencies across the country to pull that information. So those are two services you can use if you don't have an agent on your team. Remember, we're talking about the foundation of your team. Step one. The key to your agent. That agent has better be giving you comps at least 2 hours or sooner after you contact that agent. If your agent can't provide you comps in the first 2 hours when you contact them, please look for another one. That's no problem at all. What are comps? Comparable value. When we talk about comps, we're talking about properties of like kind. As an investor, you're looking for properties that have a value of the subject property you're looking for to estimate what that property is going to sell for. That's comparable values. So, like I was saying, you want those comps within 2 hours of you contacting an agent. Why? Because other investors are going to beat you to the punch if you wait a day or two to get those comps. I can't tell you how many times I've had horror stories when individuals telling me, or they try to contact a seller 2 days later because their agent took their time in giving them comps.
What's the price of Flip Comp?
Flip Comp is $49 a month.
I mean, my point of that is that the $10 difference, why not subscribe to Flip Comp and get it for the whole country?
You can, but the question is, do you plan on investing for the whole country? If you only plan on investing in Maryland, that may not be as cost that you want to take. Now, remember, your foundation is the most important part, because the way you start your business off is going to basically be how sure your business is going to be. Close that door, please. You're a real estate agent. Team member number 1. Number 2, an investor-friendly title company. You need an investor-friendly title company as part of your foundation. That investor-friendly title company is going to be that person, that company that's going to do those difficult closings. They're going to do the simultaneous closings. They're going to do the ABC type closings. They're going to do the assignment deals. They're going to do the LLC assumption deals. They're going to do the actual land installment contracts and also deals that are more difficult for investors. The investor-friendly title company is a must. You have to find one that is used to working with investors. And you should do this before you even start marketing. Because why would you start to find a title company after you've already started getting deals? The questionnaire that we have that will tell you what questions you ask for real estate agents, what questions you ask for your title company. That's part of what you're going to get with this free booklet. What questions to ask to interview them. Any questions about the investor-friendly title company? Another part of the scheme. Contract. Here's the biggest mistake that all the gurus tell you guys. You should have a contractor that you can call, and every time you want to go look at a property, he's going to go with you and give you an estimate. That's not real life. That's not how it works in real life. A contractor will not drop what he's doing and go with you to walk through a property at your time appointed just so that you can get the repair estimate. He may do it one time. He will not do it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. The way you deal with that is simple. You get with a contractor to create what's called a cheat sheet. You pay that contractor for his time. $25, $50. Mr. Contractor, I want you to help me create a cheat sheet so that when I walk through properties, I can give an estimation for framing. I can give an estimation for windows. I can give an estimation for plumbing. I can give an estimation for putting a roof on. It just costs you $25, $50. And then you use that cheat sheet as a way to guesstimate the repair costs for the deals you're going to walk through or the information you're going to get from your homeowners. Is that a better way to do it? Yes. Can you dig it? Yes. Can you dig it? Yes, we can. So, forget about that. I got to find a contractor every time I go to a deal and have him walk with me and give me an estimate of repairs. That's seminar gurus. That's not real life. That's the website query I just mentioned. Do a Google search, you'll find it online. And that's the website for the comp. You'll find it online as well. Also, questions you ask your contractor is part of the actual document you're going to get with my 100K playbook. Step 2 in your 10-step process. Lead generation. Remember, step 1 was the foundation. Step 2 is lead generation. When I showed you my business plan in relationship to my organizational chart, a lot of you may be thinking, well, how in the am I going to have 6 different people working for me when I'm just starting out? The point I wanted to make was that all of the hats when you're just starting out will be worn by you. So take away who my lead manager was, who my project manager was, who my acquisition officer was. Take away all of that and put your hat, your head in that position. That's the hats that you're going to wear as the real estate investor who's doing it yourself. Now, lead generation, that's when you get the money. That's when they show you the money through the marketing that you're going to do. You're now a real estate investor. Get that out of your freaking mind. You are a marketer. Marketing is the basis to your success in this business. Not knowing a bunch of strategies, but knowing how to convert sellers to profits. So think in terms of I'm a marketer first, and then the strategies will come. Direct mail marketing strategies. Online marketing strategies. Guerrilla marketing strategies. And referral-based marketing strategies. There's a metric that's been true in my business and a lot of my mentors in this business for the last 4 or 5 years. And that metric is this: action plus offers equal deals. The more, I'm going to use the word stuff, the more actionable stuff you do will allow you to put in more offers, which will allow you to make more money. Action plus offers equal deals. Your business, I'm going to have my action produce me at least 10 offers a week. If I put in 10 offers a week from sellers, I'm going to close 10%, 15%, 20%. 10% is a deal a week. Mark it down. Make it happen. Direct mail marketing is one of the most important strategies we have in our real estate business. There's certain keys to every strategy that we're going to touch upon. Online marketing strategies. I love online marketing strategies. I made my reputation as the mad scientist from online marketing. Not because I only do it, far from it. We do both, online and offline. But because of the way I've been able to structure different marketing strategies for my business and the clients that we work with, that's where that name came from. Guerrilla marketing strategies is strategies where you are working on a shoestring budget. Strategies that may not be very expensive, but can also produce. Just keep in mind, guerrilla marketing strategies is not known for quick results. It's known for results that can occur over time. And referral-based marketing strategies. Referral-based marketing strategies is strategies such as JVing with other investors, getting leads from wholesalers, getting leads from bird dogs, getting leads at different meetup groups, and so on. Handing your actual business card out to individuals. Referral-based marketing strategy. They all work. Some can give you quicker results than others, but they all work. The top 5 direct marketing strategies that we use in our business. Number 1 is absentee owners. And we go 4 to 5 levels deep with absentee owners. Absentee owners in a particular zip code with equity in their property, high income to debt ratio, 4 levels deep. The more you can go level deep wise, the higher your conversion rate can be. Probate marketing. Distressed homeowners. Divorce marketing. Clifton, do me a favor. Ask Tammy if she had those fortune cookies. She knows what I'm talking about. We created a strategy. Many would say it's a little bit scary. It was based on divorce mail mailings to the actual woman in the divorce. And I want to let you know how this strategy went. Truth be told, we've only been executing it for 9 months. We've gotten 2 deals from it. The 2 deals, and I'm trying to remember the exact numbers. Okay. The actual divorce mail marketing strategy was a fortune cookie that we put in the envelopes that we mailed out to females that's going through divorce. Exactly a fortune cookie. And when you open up the fortune cookie, it says, did he say I do, now he don't?
No, you didn't.
Let us buy your property. And it's actual fortune cookie that we bought from a company called lovelymail.com. That's one of the many different mail pieces we use on 3rd and 4th cuts. But we especially use on divorce mails. Now, the 2 deals, one was I think it was around, I'm guessing right now, it was somewhere around 45,000 on one of them. And the second one, I truly don't remember what the profit was on that. But I know it was 2 deals. It may have been 25, 30,000, something like that. Both in Baltimore City. On 3 divorce sales. Notice that we call 30, 60, 90 days. We do those in the other markets that we're marketing in. In Maryland, we have a law called Protection of Home and Foreclosure Act. That law states that you cannot do direct mail marketing to an individual knowing that that person is in foreclosure at least 60 days late in their mortgage. If you do market to that person knowing that they're 60 days late in their mortgage or more, you will be put in jail. It's called the Protection of Homeowner and Foreclosure Act. So we do the notice of default in the other cities, other states, Washington, D.C., and so on. 30, 60, 90 days late on their mortgage. Great list. Any questions regarding these strategies? Where we did it at in Maryland, we use a site called Judicial Case Search. The question is, where can you get the information at? In Maryland, you can go to Judicial Case Search. It's a free website, and you can pull up divorce filings, and you can get both parties in the filings, male and female. Judicial Case Search. Any other questions? Yes. The question is, sir, did you just say it was illegal to market in Maryland for notice of default? Yes, in Maryland we have a law that's called Protection of Homeowner and Foreclosure Act, also known as Playbook. The law was started because of some unscrupulous real estate investor took advantage of a state trooper's wife, promised the state trooper's wife that she could live in the property after he bought it, but then promptly kicked her out after he bought the property. She went to complain to a congressman. Congress passed that law. Senators, sorry. They passed that law, the Protection of Homeowner and Foreclosure Act. Yes, it was a state trooper's widow. And now, as an investor, you cannot knowingly market to a person that's over 60 days late on their mortgage. The minute you find out that they're over 60 days late on their mortgage, you have to say, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you about buying your house unless you have a licensed real estate agent with you. Then you can buy the property. The exception to that law is non-owner occupied. If the person doesn't live in the house right now, you can buy it all day long, regardless of how many months behind they are. Also, it doesn't apply to commercial real estate. You can buy those all day long, above 4 units, all day long, regardless of how many months behind. But if it's an owner-occupant, after finding out that they're 60 days late on their mortgage, then you have to let them know that you're a licensed agent or attorney to deal with them. So what's the last question you're going to ask the homeowner? No! The last question is, how many months behind are you on your mortgage?
Yes, that would be my first.
And the reason why is because up until that point, you don't have to stop getting all the information. But once you get all the information and you find out that answer, you have to stop getting more information. Any other questions?
How you get to know it's a default?
Question is, how do you know it's default? Bam! The website and the actual list broker that we use is called Dunhill. Chrissy is our main broker with Dunhill. In fact, is Queen here? How many mastermind students? Any of you guys know what the code is for the discount? And y'all willing to tell people what the code is for the discount? I think it's Real Deal Charles. Real Deal Charles. It'll give you 25% off of your list, whatever list you buy. And we don't make any money off of it. Once again, this is just a way to give back. We negotiated with Dunhill because of all the value we do with them, and they gave us 25% off of any list we buy from them. Yes?
Where do we find the access business?
Same company. Dunhill is a list brokerage, so they do all the different lists I talked about. Now, if you're interested in the different letters and yellow letters for your business, of course, you go to realdealdirectmail.com. That's where we have samples of all the marketing we do, postcards we do, yellow letter campaigns we do, and so on. It's a free to set up. You just click on the enter, put in your name, email address, and you're on the inside, and you see the campaigns you use in our marketing business. realdealdirectmail.com. 100% free, no cash. And they also have a mail house where they'll mail out your letters for you and so on. Yes. Oh, question is, do you prefer Dunhill over List Source? Doesn't come close. Absolutely. List Source is so oversaturated. Most of that information is stale. I would not refer List Source anyway anymore. Top 5 online marketing strategies that we execute. Craigslist like directories. What do you mean by that? Directories like Zillow, directories like Craigslist, directories like ForSaleByOwner.com, directories like Backpage. Craigslist like directories. Using what we call the slide broadcast strategy. Also, Facebook ads and lead ads. Oh my goodness. I'm going to show you what those are, but once you understand how that strategy works, it's going to put you in a whole different level when it comes to lead generation. Video marketing. Every time you're out, every time you're talking to someone, every time you're giving advice, you should be shooting a video. Video is going to be the #1 way your information can be consumed online. This month alone, and I'm going to go to the channel, I think I got over 28,000 views on my video. 1 month. 28,000 views. I got over 415 videos on YouTube. Every opportunity I get, I make a video. And the reason why? Video is the easiest thing to rank when it comes to optimization. Google and Facebook loves it. Website searches and optimization. We do a lot of searches and optimization for our websites. We optimize them for first page of Google, top 3 positions in Google, and so on. Pay-per-click marketing. Beautiful strategy. It's a strategy in which you're allowed to buy your way at the top of the Google page. Now, it's going to be on the ad side of the page, but it's a way for you to buy your way on the top of the ads on Google, on the search engine. And going back to what I talked about, search engine optimization, do you guys know that when your website is on the first page of Google, especially in the first 1, 2, or 3 position, 45% of the people who do searches for rebuy houses, sell my house fast, and so on, will do business with those outcomes? That's the reason why people try to optimize their website to the first page of Google. Because 45% of 100 people will do business with the first 2, 3 rankings. Just think about it. If you got one deal a month, 10, 15, 20, 30,000, and you just basically multiply your ability to do that by ranking your website on the first page of Google.
How much does it cost for that?
Question is, how much does it cost for that? That's an open-ended question. Because it depends on the actual competition. It depends on what city, what state, and so on. It depends on what you have in place right now. If you have a website, you need a website. It depends on a lot of different factors. When we do it for clients, we do a whole site audit and keyword audit to see exactly how tough it will take to get in there. Now, to try to give you an answer, I can tell you it can be anywhere from $3,000 probably up to $6,000, $7,000, depending on the competition. And then the other key part is how quick. Search engine optimization is something that can take time, but when it happens, it pays off month after month after month. I have a tenant placement business that's search engine optimized for the keyword tenant placement services Baltimore, tenant placement company Baltimore. We place tenants Baltimore. That's my tenant placement company. We average between $4,000 and $7,000 a month. I don't do any work. The fact that the website is on the first page of Google, I get calls every month. My team take those calls, pass the calls over to our JV partners. We split all the leads and all the actual income that comes in from the leads. I don't do anything. I haven't touched that website literally in 5 years. And it's #1 on Google for those keywords. That's the power of search engine optimization. That's what you call not working hard. Because once it's done, the deals, the leads can start coming in, especially if it's done correctly. Facebook lead ads. That's an actual Facebook ad, or should I say Facebook post on Facebook. When a person clicks on learn more, this comes up. It automatically fills in their name and email address. I can even have it automatically fill in their telephone number. Think about what I just said. The person who clicks on that ad, they don't have to type anything in. Facebook pulls it from their profile information. And then, once Facebook pulls it and populated it here, once that person hits submit, it automatically puts it in an Excel spreadsheet. And it redirects them to my landing page. This is what we call our wholesaler bird door seller funnel. That funnel alone in the last 4 months has made us over $150,000. Just from Facebook ads, from bird doggers and wholesalers who we're JVing with in different markets. The Facebook ad campaign costs us $5 a day. And it builds a huge responsive wholesalers and bird doggers. Facebook lead ad. Powerful. To make a Facebook, the question is to make a Facebook ad, you just have to have a Facebook profile. And you would attach it to a business page unless you do something called a dark post. You don't necessarily have to have one, but it works best if you do, because that way you can have that Facebook page be another conduit for the ad. But you definitely have to have a profile. Any other questions? Yes? Mm-hmm.
Does it just send out for leads from people that are already on the Facebook business?
question. The question is, when you create a Facebook ad campaign, can you have it specifically targeted to your lead source? Yes. As a matter of fact, this actual ad was targeting Maryland, D.C., and Virginia real estate investors who's interested in wholesaling and also interested in doing real estate. Whatever your target is for, it's going to look for people in Facebook that mentioned wanting to wholesale houses, wanting to rent. Not only that, you can also base it on people's interest. I can base my targeting on people that like HGTV, how you feel houses. People that like Oprah Winfrey. People that like this, people that like that. People that make X amount of dollars. People that make X amount of dollars live in a particular zip code and own a house. So I can do all that type of targeting with these Facebook ads. Facebook is a beast when it comes to marketing.
How do you go about setting up a Facebook thing? How do you go about setting it up?
That's another meetup, but literally it can take about 5 or 10 minutes. I just didn't put the how you set up in this meetup. If you do a search on Google, how to set up a Facebook lead ad, YouTube will spit out 150 videos. Because that's what that's called, a Facebook lead ad. Top 5 guerrilla marketing strategies. Bandit signs, business cards, driving for dollars with a twist. Now, what's driving for dollars with a twist? Driving for dollars with a twist for us is when you drive in the neighborhood, you identify a property that you like, you get out your car and you put door hangers on the remaining doors in that neighborhood. We can get door hangers from Butterfly Marketing at a cost of $3,000 for $99. That's driving for dollars with a twist. That's guerrilla marketing. Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink is nothing more than eviction filings. Go to the courthouse where you have rent eviction filings. Call the actual eviction notices. In Baltimore City, you're at 501 Fayette Street, in the basement. When a landlord files for eviction, they call it the Pinks. Failure to pay rent notices. When you go and get those notices, you're able to write the information on a piece of paper. The information you're going to get, the landlord's name, the landlord's telephone number, the landlord's address, and the property address. That is powerful. You're now dealing with a person who's filing for eviction. So if you have a tenant placement company, if you're an investor looking for buying whole properties, if you're just looking for wholesale deals, that could be a huge source. Meetups and etc. Own what you do. I'm an investor. I'm looking for deals. We buy on average 5 to 10 houses a month in your neighborhood in this area. If you're willing to be flexible on pricing or terms, give me a call. I would love to talk to you about buying your house. That's my elevator speech. I use that elevator speech on voicemail campaigns. When I do a voicemail campaign with Craigslist. Hey John, I saw your ad on Craigslist. If you're willing to be flexible on pricing or terms, give me a call. I would love to talk to you about buying your house. Here's my telephone number. Hope to hear from you soon. Pre-recorded message. Send out to individuals that have their telephone numbers. Using the program called slide broadcasts. Have an elevator pitch.
How do you get the eviction filing information?
Sure. It's in Baltimore City. It's downtown at 501 Fayette Street, Rent Court, in the basement. You just walk downstairs and just say, I can see the actual case, failure to pay rent notices. They'll allow you to write them, they'll allow you to get them down there, but you're not allowed to take pictures, you're not allowed to take them out. Yes?
I wanted to say also, if you go down there on any day, they'll have a listing of enforce eviction that particular day.
Exactly. One of the strategies we used to do, we used to sit in on the actual court cases. And when the landlord leaves out the property, leaves out the court case, man, it was tough in there, wasn't it? You thinking about selling that property? So, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Can you dig it?
Yes, we can.
Someone else.
You know where that office like that is in Prince George's County? Is that at the Upper Marlboro Apartment?
No, I'm not familiar where it is in PG County.
Hyattsville Courthouse.
I live right by it.
Second floor.
Don't you just love this environment? Yes. Hyattsville Courthouse, second floor. Thank you. Now, yes. Butterfly property. Butterfly marketing. I'll send you the link if you like. For the door hangers. Are you here with us today, sir? I'm not joking. No problem. Okay, let's move on. My top 3 referral-based marketing campaigns. Landing pages for wholesale and bird dogs. I told you how huge that strategy is. It's especially great in marketing areas or areas where you have a lot of competition, like PG County, Washington, D.C. What does the term OPM mean? No. Other people's marketing. When you are in a saturated area where there's a lot of people working, your marketing dollar can only go but so far. Use other people's marketing, bird doggers, wholesalers. Create a campaign to get leads from them. That's the key. Other people's marketing. That's the wholesale and bird dog funnel. Nanny page buyers funnel. Self-explanatory. You're looking for buyers. Nanny page sales funnel. We all seen those pages. Click on the page, takes you to a point where you ask for that information, get that information, put it in your mail list. Same exact thing. This is our wholesale and bird dog funnel. Let me see if I can pull this up. If it's internet is up and running now. Let's see what we got. This is what it looks like. And when they click on the button, it takes them to a page that says, thanks for clicking on the button, and then it collects their information. Once it collects their information, it puts them into an email follow-up system. It also puts their information automatically in Podio. So all of that is integrated in this system. It's meant for wholesale and bird dogs. I'm sorry, what you said? What, that page? No, that's my company. That's part of my company stuff. So that's our VIP wholesale fund, which is right here, landing pages. It's called a 3-step page funnel. The 3 steps is the home page or the welcome page, the thank you page, the what to do next page, and then the thank you page. That's a 3-step funnel. All those actual pages is built around 3-step funnels. VIP buyers list, same thing. Different segment, different lists. The person puts their information in, it automatically populates into Podio, plus it automatically populates them into an autoresponder campaign. Yes, you got a hand up front. Mm-hmm.
So now to start off, I go to Facebook, I want to do your people, so where do I start off with Facebook?
As far as getting to my landing pages, my landing page is chuckypaysmore.com. chuckypaysmore.com. And that's for the wholesale buyers in the system. Now, once again, I'm giving you guys my actual script that I say in all of my videos. So you can create your own landing pages. So you can create your own videos. The exact words that I say in my videos. You're going to get that in my 100K playbook. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Article jacking. This is one of the latest strategies that's out right now. What is article jacking? Article jacking is the process of, you know how you send somebody an article about, let's say, you want to send somebody an article about sell your house fast. And when you send them that article, your advertisement will pop up on it. Think about this. You don't have to own the article. The article will be on any website. And when you send that person, you put that article on Facebook, your advertisement is going to show up on somebody else's article. Your video about buying houses from you, your actual pop-up about filling in your houses, your deals, will show up. Now, you can even do it with websites. I can actually get somebody's website, put it into article jacking, and whenever I send people to that website, my information will show up. Would you like to see how that works? Yes. Would you like to see how that works?
Yes. Cool. You really want to see.
That's okay. We have to get somebody to figure it out, because that's going to be a Cliff, can you have somebody to come clean it up? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Now, what this looks like in real life is this. And this one I have to get down and show you guys. The actual program is called Elementio. It's like $37. E-L-E-M-E-N-T-I-O. Elementio. Now, let me show you what I mean. Let's say I want to turn, what's the term I have down here? I have them already down here. I think it's sell my house. There it goes. Sell my house fast articles. So the first thing you're going to do is look for an article. Now the reason why you're looking for sell my house articles is because you want to send somebody who's been on your list, who has called you or something about the advantages of selling their house fast to an investor. So you want to send them an article that pops your information. So you find an article that you like, that you want to jam. And here's one right here. 5 tips to sell your house fast. So I take this, go click on this article and look at it, see what it looks like. I'm I want you to make sure you look at the actual article. You see, I want you to see everything that's popping up on this article. So I'm going to scroll down. So you see the article, right? You don't see anything about Charles Blair or anything, right? Okay, that's the article. So I'm going to copy the article link. And I'm going to go to my program, Elementary, and I'm going to say New Campaign. And what I'm going to do is log back in, because it kicked me out because it took a long while to come back in. Make sure you guys turn your heads. Just so. Okay. I'm going to go here to campaigns. I'm logged into the system. I'm going to click New Campaign. I'm going to give the campaign a name, Sell My House. I'm going to give it a slug. A slug is nothing but the same words put together. All one word. Sell my house. And I'm going to put the URL on the jack, or the page that I'm trying to hijack. That's the one I just copied online. So I'm going to click load, and now it's going to actually pull all the information on that page when it finishes. And it usually takes 10, 15 seconds, but because we're here. So now I'm there. That's the article. I'm going to hijack it. On this simple one, I'm just going to put a simple click to action form. So I just click on this button here, click to action, and I can put in where I'm going to take them to. I'm going to take them to my, I think it's my website. Let's see. I want you to use your new address.
Oh, you can put mine in.
What is it?
I'm playing, I don't have Oh, wait.
GaryRothman.com.
I got it. What is it? Okay, it's http:// your house sold today.com. Okay, I'm going to tell the actual pop-up to come in 5 seconds. And now I'm going to put the actual information. We will buy in 7 days or less. And let's change this to sell, no, let's see, buy. Buy my house fast. Okay, I got the button there. I can change this image, but for the sake of time, I'm going to put one in there with the image of my logo. Then I can go to different settings, change the colors, animation, that's fine. I'm just going to hit save. And now that I hit save, all I'm going to do is right here and hit save again. And it's saved it. And I go here to publish. That's it. Save, publish. Puff, no, not that. Don't do this, you guys. Close. You can share it on Facebook. I could link. I can do a Bitly link. I can have it come up on different devices. And copy the link. So, I just copied the link. Let's go to Facebook. First of all, let's make it happen. I just copied the link. I'm gonna put the link right there and load the page. Yes, I could place it anywhere on the site, but I think it definitely has something to do with all this stuff having come up, guys. But I can actually choose where I want it to come at. Okay, it's set. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it goes. Okay.
Yeah! Woo!
It comes from this actual page, and if this actually could be a video, my video will come up on this page. And then when they click on it, it takes us to this is your house website. Take us to the website. That's what's called article jacking, and you can also go to websites. I can jack anybody's website, I can jack any article and put my stuff on it. I can even put my opt-in forms. I can put any type of marketing I want on any article or any website.
So Chuck, this will only
Chuck? Wait, what's that?
So Chuck, that means that only if I had that same link that you shared will this work. So it wouldn't work if I just went back to the same article without that special.
Correct. I have to create the actual action in that program, Elementio, and then I can put that link anywhere. I can put it on Facebook, I can put it in my emails, I can put it on my website. I can send it to you as part of the follow-up campaign. Hey, want to know about how to sell your house fast in 5 days? Read this article. And then while you read the article, my advertisement comes up.
What's the membership fee for Elementio?
$37 one-time fee.
Oh,
There's no free. There's no monthly anything.
That's a wow.
Okay. Step 3, we're going to move on. Or would you guys like to take a 15-minute break? Okay, let's take a 15-minute break and come back at 12:15.